Hey, how's it going, everyone? Deep Toonster here, back with Ocarina of Time. We got the silver scale last time, which allows us to dive a little bit deeper underwater, so I'm going to go outside of the entrance here, back to that little stone shortcut to the Lost Woods, because there are a few things that I want to take care of there, including some things that I looked up, and I actually, learned about this game for the first time, and I really have no idea how I didn't at least, know that these things existed, because I at least have watched other people play this game, and I've even watched, ZFG do 100% runs of this game all the time, and I just never realized that it actually has to do with the skull mask that we have. You can, let me see, I think it might be in here, and then do I go left? Yes, this meadow here. And I actually went here earlier in this LP. I fell down this hole, and I'm like, I'll look up what this thing does later. Actually, I think I might need to have the mask on before I even fall down the hole, so let's do that. But yeah, there's actually a couple masks that we get from the Happy Mask side quest that we can bring to this little forest stage area, and we'll get a couple special upgrades from it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, the mask comes off when I come out. What's up, guys? Oh, this is cool. I don't know if I've ever triggered this cutscene ever in this game. I'm watching it for the first time. Look at him! Oh my gosh. This is definitely giving me like Majora's Mask vibes. When they're like surrounding you at the very beginning when you first turn into a Deku Scrub. Kind of reminds me of that. Okay, cool. Do I talk to somebody here? All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly... I need to give them a higher pitched voice because they're Dekus. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra. Oh, those are the magic words. Alakazam! Now you can pick up many Deku sticks. Pick up sticks. You need some sort of special power to be able to pick up sticks in this game. Well, that was cool. That was actually really cool. And apparently, okay, so I did that one time, but you can come back in and put on the mask again, and like there's a bunch of different random effects that will trigger. So let's see what happens here if I come back in. Yeah, there's like different music that will play. Like this is the shop music. This is really cool. How did I not know this part of the game existed? I don't know if I can talk to anybody, though. Apparently, like, they can drop rupees and stuff, too, with one of these. There we go! They just... Oh, my God. Look at all this money. That is so awesome. Cool. So this might be an even easier way to earn money, too. I mean, I could cycle through all the different things that they can do, but maybe we'll come back at some point if we're desperate on money. But I think that's a nice little visit to that thing there. There is something else I wanted to do here, though. Oh, yeah, you can actually give the skull mask to somebody. It might be easier for me to get there if I just go back to the beginning, so let me just go into a little portal here. Come back out. Okay, so there was that area over here if we go left. Yeah, where we had a Skull Kid. We played Saria's song for him earlier and got a heart piece, but you can actually put on the mask and talk to him, too. Hee-hee, under that mask. Aren't you that Kokiri kid? Hey, he knows. I guess the mask didn't fool him. Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hee-hee, I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? I guess it is a skull mask for a skull kid. It only makes sense, so... Yowza! Yowza, huh? I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal, so yeah, he actually rips you off. That's pretty funny. You don't always get your money back when you give these masks to people. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Wow, isn't that some shit? Oh well, we got money to spend, and if we don't, we always have the Deku Scrubs we can go and impress. I guess I can't now anymore because I don't have a mask. I'll have to go grab one. There's another area where I can plant a seed. I do know where I want to use my magic bean, though. I can plant it after we get done with the stuff here in Zora's domain. I gotta get away from this guy so I can actually So I was saying earlier, let me see if Navi even says, no, Navi's still talking about Saria, so not even Navi tells you that we need to go out to Lake Hylia to grab the shield or makes any inkling that that needs to be done. When I equip my slingshot here, I also need to equip the Deku shield because I can't shoot these things back at them. We're pretty safe from fire for now, so no need for the Highland shield really at this moment. Yep, so he was going to give us, Deku stick upgrade, so he actually gives us the other one. So I think we have full Deku stick upgrade. But wait, no. What did I get from... Well, they gave me seeds, didn't they? But no, my seeds are at 20. Did they not give me the upgrade? No, they did. 10 was the max I had before. Right? 10 is what you start with, and then it goes up to 20, and then it goes up to 30. I must be tripping. I can't... Yeah, 10 was the starting amount, so we did get 2 upgrades there. Alright, so cool, we got that maxed out. And anything else I need to do in the forest now? I don't think so, or at least I can't think of anything at the moment, so I'll go ahead and make my way back to the Zora's Domain area. So I think all we have to do is go right, left, right, left, right, left, left. That's the path. So that was where we came in, so this is right... left. It's like the opposite of Captain Jack. It's right, left, not left, right, left. There we go. I'm pretty sure I can't dive down here without the big upgrade from this side too. What am I doing? There actually is, that jumping up there reminded me, there is a way you can actually get down to the bottom of this and go through early without the scale. There's like a special clip that you can do, because I can remember doing that. You have to do like a jump slash at a very specific angle, and it'll shoot you straight down to the bottom. And look at this, they're not nice enough to open the path for me, but now that I see that heart piece again, I am so tempted to go back and grab that chicken, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab that chicken and come back here and get this heart piece. What the fuck? What? What just happened to that Cucko? Oh my god, is he going to be back at the beginning? I gotta show that. I think he teleported back to the beginning of the area. Like he went out of bounds or something, or like if the Cucko touches the water, it's programmed to bring him back? Another thing I just did off screen is I got some magic beans. I got a couple more of those magic beans from him. I would have showed the dialogue. He just basically just says, oh, the more you buy, he basically says, oh, they're getting more and more popular, or they're getting quite popular, and then they always cost 10 more rupees than they did last time. Where is this? There he is there. So they did teleport him back. That's such a troll thing, man. Alright, finally got this thing up here with me. It actually was a lot more annoying to get this Cucko here than I thought, because when you throw it, and there is a part where you do have to throw it up onto a higher cliff, when you throw it and it starts hopping up and down, in order to re-grab it, you have to grab it when it's on a specific part of its jumping up and down cycles. There's only a few frame windows that you get to actually re-grab him. If you don't grab him, he starts walking around over the place, he jumps into the water, just teleports. Apparently what they're doing, though, is they just kind of fly up in the air, and that's how they reset themselves. So that's all that was going on there, although it did still look kind of weird. Either way, we did still get the heart piece at the end of the day. That wasn't... We already got one, though, right? I think that might have been the first one in our next... Yeah, it was, so... That's cool. Stupid thing is, we gotta play this song again. They can't remember our face. We have to always use the song to get into this place all the time, so that's kind of a bummer. That's alright. Doesn't really take too long. The way the camera moves when you open it up, too. It, like, comes down and then zooms out all the way with all the rocky terrain where you can't even see Link anymore. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. Do any of the Zoras in here talk about, like, the princess going out to Lake Hylia? I really don't know. Maybe the ones in the water do. Let's go see. Because there are a few Zora kind of just chilling out here in the water. What's up, buddy? Have you seen Lord Jabu Jabu? Yeah, I have, actually. Oh, wait, no, I haven't. I thought he was talking about the guy upstairs that we talked to, but we haven't actually seen Lord Jabu Jabu yet. Of According to the legend of Zora, the act of offering a fish to Lord Jabu Jabu will make you happy. Well, that's good. That actually is a useful tip, because we will be doing that a little bit later. I probably should have... You know what? I should have gone back to Kakariko and planted... Oh, wait, no. Why did I think a seed was in a bottle? I don't know why. Anyway, the little place that goes to Lake Hylia is down here, so let's go ahead and dive down. And miss completely. Retry. I love this little warp. We saw that when we went through the one in the Lost Woods too, but I just love that warp effect. And man, as long as I would have found that hole, I don't know how I would have not been able to see this. So I think me finding that hole in Zora's domain and being able to go through it was my eureka moment. Because if we come down here, we see another bottle just sitting here at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, speaking of bottle, that's where my other empty bottle is going to come from. Because you do get to keep the bottle that this message is in. I completely forgot about that. You got an empty bottle. Wait, something's already inside? It's like the game doesn't even realize that there's something in that bottle. Let's see if we can actually... Well, we'll go back to Zora. Well, no, there are a few things here in Lake Hylia we can do, so we can stay here. Let's see if we can get that bottle out and actually read what it says. Is he going to take... Oh, I thought he was going to dump it out on the ground. Huh? It looks like there's something already inside this bottle. It's a letter. Help me. I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. I want to give her an annoying voice because everybody finds this character annoying, but I don't know what I want to use yet. P.S. Don't tell my father. That's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. Cool. Oh, yeah, these scarecrows. Can I make a scarecrow song yet? Let's check these guys out. Or at least one of them. You can actually talk to these scarecrows over here. I am Bonoru, the scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. Oh yeah, you don't say, huh? Whoa, you have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? Okay, what do I want my scarecrow song to be? It's gotta be something easy to remember, but... Nah, I can't make music, so let's just do... Down, A, up, right, down. Well, not bad. I'll remember it for you anyway. I don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it right there for now, baby, and not break the fourth wall too much, you know what I'm saying? What happens if I play it for him now, though? I mean, I know what the Scarecrow song is for. Oh, can I rewrite it? I'll just do the same song. I'm sure I can remember that. But yeah, if you actually play that song in certain areas throughout the game, a scarecrow will pop up and you can actually use it to your advantage, but for now I can't remember anything. There's only actually one instance that I definitely remember you using that song for. My name is Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. I can't play any music, can I? Or can I? I mean, maybe there is a song you play for him? Fantastic tune, it touches my heart. If you come up with a nice song, come back and let me hear it. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what the deal is with these guys as far as what music you have to play for them. And how you get the Scarecrow song set and all that. I might already have it set just by playing it there and setting it at the guy below, but I'll have to look into it a little bit because I'm not completely refreshed on how to use that. But if we come over here to this part of the, I guess this is the northeastern part of the map, we get a little shack with one of the most dreaded minigames, the fishing. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the fishing in this game, but maybe I'll come around to it. Maybe I like it more than I remember. You want to go fishing for 20 rupees? Let's do it. Oh no, you don't have a rumble pack. With a rumble pack, you can feel the vibration of a fish on your hook. This time, no rumble for you. No rumble for you. Okay, listen up. I wonder how... You can still do this without a rumble pack, though. Walk up to the water's edge and press Z to look at a fish. While looking at a fish, you can cast your line with B. Press A to break the line, okay? Break the line. I'm not a fisherman, so these terms are only known to me through video games. When the lure drops into the water, you can wiggle it with the stick. If you're a novice, you can also use B. Well, does it make it easier by using B? What does he mean by if you're a novice? Reel in your lure with A. Hold down A and R to reel it in faster. Okay. If you feel a hit, press A and down to set the hook. After that, reel it in with A. I won't feel a hit, though, so how am I supposed to know? Whatever. Maybe we'll just get it. I guess so. Oh, man, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm so generous, I'll let you fish for as long as you want. However, you can keep only one fish. The biggest fish ever caught here weighed 6 pounds. So I think the reason I'm here is to get a heart piece, and in order to get the heart piece, I got to catch a 10-pound fish. So let's see how hard it is. You can actually see them sitting around in the water, and Navi will actually kind of go to spots where there's some fish too, I think. I can't remember exactly what the best spot is, though. Let's see if we can actually find some good fish here. There seems to be a fairly sizable one over there. Let's see if we can cast our line at it. We're going to have to reel it in a little bit because it was closer than that. Oh. I got a bite, but I didn't. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm trying to wiggle it in. I'm holding down R and also A, and I'm moving my joystick down. Maybe I should hold B too. I'm holding B as well. I'm holding all the buttons, wiggling the joystick around. Try not to let it go. I'm trying to do it in the opposite direction of where it's... Okay, I got it. Is this a 10-pounder? Well, it looks pretty big to me. 7 pounds. Do you want to keep it? I mean, I'll keep it for now, but it's not exactly the prize I'm looking for. Maybe we'll try one more before we get into cut territory here. I've also wondered, like, because I can't... Well, maybe you can use items if you're not in the active fishing mode. Because I always wondered if I can bomb that wall over there. So I gotta be on the lookout for a bigger fish than what I have here, huh? That one looks smaller. There's gotta be one sitting here somewhere. It's kind of hard to see with the resolution of this game, you know? Not exactly the most high-depth view I have at the moment. Let's kind of just cast the line in here and see what bites, I suppose. Get away, you don't look... Nope, you don't look big enough. I know. Yeah, none of those look right. Where is the big one, though? Because I'm guessing they probably always spawn in the same areas when you come in. And then I've scared them away. Okay, I don't know how... This one doesn't look as big as the one I have already caught. Come on, want a bite? I guess I'll take that one too. The one on the left looks bigger though. Just one of you, come on. You know you want it. Ah, fine, I'll take you. I'll take you if you're the only one that'll bite. I really wish that catching him... Oh, he got away. Huh, interesting. Maybe I just can't rely on my eyes here. Maybe those were bigger. This one looks pretty big. Will he bite though is the question. He will. Come on. Come on, baby. I'm pulling with everything I got. I'm pulling. Come on. I'm pulling. Just kind of wiggling it around in the opposite direction of where it is from me. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Yes. All right. This looks pretty big. What do we got? This is a real lunker. Let's see. It weighs 10 pounds. Yes, we did it. Want to keep it? Indeed I do. I better have said yes. I hit A there, right? Yes was the first option. It looked like it jumped back into the water. That's why I'm a little worried right now. But let's see what he has to say. I love how he's just rubbing his armpits. Jeez, man. Applying that deodorant. What do you want? Weigh my fish, buddy. Why are you being so rude? Whoa! This fish is huge! It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 10 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. Is that big for a fish in real life? I have no idea. I do not fish. Is that big? I have no idea. All right, but we got our piece of heart. That really was not as bad as I thought it would be. Hey, you can't take the rod out of here. When you quit fishing, return the rod to the counter. I'm serious. There is also... So, okay, I still do not know if this is an actual thing or if this is a rumor. Oh yeah, that's... Never mind. I'll talk about it later. Can I give you the rod back then, dude? Whoops, that's not what I meant. I want to quit. I want to quit fishing. Come back when you get older. I guess... See, I'll just say it. You get older in this game. The game has been spoiled. The game spoils itself, dude. Like, when I went to buy the tunic, it says, oh, you can't wear this yet. Oh, it's for adults. We're going to be an adult later in the game. Everybody knows it. I don't know why I've been trying to hide it. But you come back to this area, and he's wearing a hat as an adult. And I don't know if this is a rumor or if this actually is true, but you can actually cast the line at a specific way and take his hat. I remember reading that on like a website way back in the day, and I tried to do it, but I don't think I was ever able to do it, and I don't think I ever saw anybody do it. So I think that might just be a rumor. So maybe I'll look it up after this episode's over to see if that's really true. I don't know why I'm leaving this area. There's actually a few more things I want to do here. So let's get back to Lake Hylia here. Get down there, Link. Because there's a Skulltula for sure that we can get down. I think we have to go down to where this tree is. Or it might even be where this island is down here. Yeah, so it might take a sec for me to swim there. But yeah, apparently you're supposed to be able to take his hat, and he like yells at you and asks you to give it back to him. And if you give it back, he gives you an item. That could actually be true. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, you could definitely see somebody making that up, but at the same time, you could also see somebody making that up and actually putting in their game, like, if they wanted to be funny and creative about it. I don't think this Skulltula shows up until nighttime, though, so maybe if we let nighttime pass a little bit, or let it pass into nighttime here, as it's about to. We'll start hearing some crawling. Yep, immediately. Oh, I should have been looking there, too, to see if it would have popped up out of nowhere, too. It probably does. If you can just hear it immediately out of nowhere. Alright, pretty easy one to pick up. And I think I want to go over and plant... No, I don't want to plant a bean. I want to use some spider... Or I want to use some bugs to get a spider out of the hole. Over here. This area over here looks important, and that's because it is, but it won't be until a little bit later in the game, so... Oh, look, the owl. I forgot that he comes here. Let's see what he's got to say. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? You've come a long way to get up here. He almost seems distressed, like he didn't expect us to be here. You should look at the map subscreen sometimes. Link, this is a beautiful lake full of pure, clean water. Except for that peeing thing I mentioned earlier. At the lake bottom, there is a water temple used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. Hoo-hoo! The Zoras come from Zora's domain in northeast Hyrule, an aquatic race. They are longtime allies of Hyrule's royal family. It's weird. Did they expect me to come here before going to Zora's domain? Because you actually can. This is a part of the normal Hyrule field that you can access. I heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter Zora's domain. Hoo-hoo! I'm on my way back to the castle. If you want to come with me, hold on to my talons. No. I don't want to go back to the castle, although it would be cool to see the ride back there from here. I don't know if I've ever really taken that ride. I'm curious about this grave he was standing on, too. There's got to be something underneath here, right? I haven't really looked up what that might be, but let's take a look for ourselves. I'm having fun just exploring these side areas. I know I'm not making much progress with the story in these last few episodes, but like I said, I'm trying to 100% everything here, so it's just fun to explore all this stuff I rarely do when I normally play through this. He'll sell me bombs. 5 for 40. That's not a very good deal, so... In fact, are any of these guys going to really have a good deal for me? I mean, I'm going to at least humor them and see what they got to sell, but it's kind of hit or miss whether these are actually useful. Like these seeds, don't need any seeds. And then for him, better be something good, or it's 3 strikes. Deku nuts, don't need nuts. You're all useless to me. I don't need these nuts and sticks. I'm moving on to boomerang, well, Yeah, boomerang. I think you spoiled it. We're gonna get a boomerang next. And bombs. And clipping on the bridges and all that good stuff. Alright, so over here by this house. I'm not going to go into this house just yet. There is a Skulltula there, though. Unfortunately, I'm going to need the aforementioned boomerang item I was talking about in order to be able to grab that, I think. Because I can't really reach it from here, so we'll have to ignore that one for now. But if you come over here, we can get our bugs out. I'll replace sticks. Can fish one out of this little dirt hole here. I could plant a bean too, but I don't really want to plant a bean until I know for sure what it will get me, so we'll hold off on that. We'll just get our Skulltula. Make sure to vertical slice him so I'm not sending myself forward into him and taking away a full heart every time I hit one. Alright, so one more thing. I think there's another piece of heart, quick piece of heart we can grab before we go back to Zora's domain. But we have to go back out here to the entrance, actually. And act as like we were coming here from the field for the first time. Because the way to get here is actually cool. There's like this little gate, and you can actually... Well, there he is again. Huh. Another Kapura Gabora conversation. Yeah, I pretty much every time I play this game, I never go to Lake Hylia until I go to Zora's domain first, so it's kind of interesting to see these. Beyond this point lies Lake Hylia. It is full of deep, pure water. Didn't you just see where I came out from? The Zoras, who live all the way upstream, guard the sunken temple at the lake's bottom, as well as Zora's fountain. This is the exact same thing I told you at the lake. I must have forgot, even though owls are supposed to have a good memory, right? Yes, I know. All the places you have visited will be shown on the map. I do not want to hear what you have to say again. I think that's the only time I've heard him say that these past 2 episodes, or ask me that. But if we go like right in front of where he was standing and plant a bomb, I believe there's a hole that we can get into, or maybe it's on the other side. Somewhere in one of these corners, there's a hole. And I am completely forgetting where it is, apparently. Is it this corner here? Alright, time to break out the guide. Where's it at? Lake Hylia, Lake Hylia. This is for heart pieces. This is one you can get pretty early, too. Or not. Where's it at? Hyrule Field. Okay, it says Hyrule Field, not Lake Hylia. Southwest corner of Hyrule Field is the entrance to Lake Hylia. Just before the entrance are 4 fences that form a square. In the center. Okay, I thought it was one of the corners. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. How much do you want to bet even now Navi's talking about Saria? Yeah, so even after I got the message in the bottle, Navi still is only talking about Saria. It's like she's lagging behind too. It's really weird. Ooh, here we got a Deku Scrub. Let's see what he's got to sell for us. Luckily, his deal is a lot better, because he wants to sell a piece of heart for 10 rupees. Now that's a deal. That's almost a steal, I should say so myself. That's the kind of deal somebody would make you if they're fearing for their life. And is it just me, or does he have hearts for eyes? Did I just realize that these things have like heart eyes? That's kind of weird. I mean, that's cool, but just something I never really noticed. And he dropped a few rupees to give us a little bit of a refund to boot. That's kind of cool too. Alright, so I think that is indeed everything that I want to do in Lake Hylia for now. So I'm going to end this episode off here and see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.